What is up and welcome back. We are your Emerald Coast relocation team, and what we're going to be doing in this video right here is talking about whether or not you should move into Pace, Florida.
All right, let's go.
If this is your first time watching, Pete and Chelsea Sweeney here, and we like to help you out with all those real estate needs in the Emerald Coast. Give us a call or text that phone number right below. Right there. We have a team of licensed agents to help you out with all your real estate purchases.
If you're not ready to purchase a home yet, no worries. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you like our channel, and also hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time we put out a new video. Now, I know I do not look beachy. I also know that we matched. That was an accident. But it's cool out today. We are in, well, I say fall, but it's probably not fall
It's pretty much
anymore.
fall. I mean, it's in the 60s here right now.
But it's like November. Isn't that winter?
No, winters isn't hit until December. So we're
Okay,
still
so we're
technically
still in
in the
fall.
fall season. If we're talking about logistics here where it's like when does fall start and end, we're still in fall. And so
it's
60
like
degrees.
cool. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
rainy. It's like kind of, I don't know. It's like work on the computer weather.
It
So
is
you're
true.
lucky you get me in
Make
all
some
this
chili.
energy. And I am making chili tonight. Okay, sorry. Let's get into it.
So first we're going to talk about Pace. Where is Pace located at? You're actually looking at northeast of Pensacola. It's like on the tip of Escambia Bay. So you got like the Escambia Bay, and then I'm trying to see.
Probably
It's
backwards
like
in the video.
Yeah, probably so. Like, it's on the tip of Escambia Bay. So pretty much just think, northeast. How far of a drive is that to Pensacola?
If you're trying to go over to kind of just the heart of Pensacola, because a lot of people will go take advantage of the downtown there, you're going to be about 15-20 minutes away from Pace. So not bad at all. In fact, that's why a lot of the expansion happened to Pace first. Now, if you're trying to go over to Pensacola Beach, it's going to be about 33 minutes. So still about a half an hour drive to the beach is all, which is nice because you get kind of away from all of the rucket, but can still take advantage of the beach and being over by the water. Now, if you are moving to this area because you love Destin so much, no worries. Destin's only about an hour and 20 minutes. So if you wanted to go and either vacation or take a little like night trip, it's super convenient to be able to pop over there for under an hour and a half.
Yeah, if you want to go north, or I guess it's more northwest or whatever, over to Mobile, Alabama, you got about an hour drive over there. Why would you want to go to Mobile, Alabama? Well, they just announced that they're about to finish up their Top Golf over there. I was obsessed with Top Golf when I was back in Colorado, so I'm getting excited about that. It's like, all right, how long is it going to take me to get over there? You're looking at about an hour from Pace over into Mobile.
Well, not only that, but don't they have like an outdoor thing now?
Yeah, they have like an outdoor putting thing, because like the one that we had was just the driving range, right? Now they have like an outdoor putt thing. That's kind of cool. It looks like it's only 2 levels. Ours was 3 levels, but so it's a little bit smaller, but that putt thing definitely adds to it.
All right, the second thing we want to talk about when covering Pace is going to be some like random statistics that we thought were kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let's start with obviously a easy one, the population, which is going to be 23,527 over in Pace.
Yeah, so if you're looking at the median income over in Pace, you're looking at about $67,500 as of 2023.
Unemployment rate over in Pace is going to be about 4%.
And in the area, the landmass of Pace, you're looking at 24.2 square miles. So it's nothing, it's not crazy small. It's definitely, I think that's in between pretty much Gulf Breeze and Navarre. Navarre is 29, and I think Gulf Breeze is like 22. So a little bit similar, but you are going to have a lot more space or openness since you aren't kind of embodied by 2 different sides of water.
All right, another last interesting thing about Pace before we move on to the next topic, and that is going to be the fact that Pace is part of Santa Rosa County. Now, if you don't know me, I am a nerd about development. Yeah. The good thing about Santa Rosa County, it does have all of the information that you need on the website to look at development. They make it so transparent for you, which is nice when you're trying to look and follow Pace and where the development is going. You do have Santa Rosa, which makes it really convenient for you to look all of that up online. The third thing that we're going to be covering is the cost of living of Pace.
And what we like to do is use that cost of living index where 100 is your national average. If it's above that, it's more expensive. If it's below it, obviously it's cheaper than your national average. So overall, we're talking about everything lumped into one sum. Pace is actually just a little bit above 99, where compared to Florida's at a 103.1. So Pace is definitely cheaper than the state of Florida in regards to your overall cost of living.
All right, let's jump into grocery. Grocery over in Pace is 98.8, where Florida overall is going to be 102.8. So it is going to be way more affordable in Pace than, say, Florida as a whole. Health is also trending really close to, say, this grocery. It's going to be sitting at a 98.4, so like 1 point off from, say, grocery, whereas same kind of trend with Florida overall is going to be 102.3, so very similar to the grocery costs.
Now let's talk about that housing. Now this housing number does incorporate pretty much purchasing house and then also renting in Pace. You're looking at a 93.1, where if you look at Florida, it's a 101.1. If you want to know what those median sales prices that are happening in Pace, make sure you stick around to the end of the video, or we'll make sure to cover those numbers for you.
All right, the last topic we're going to cover with cost of living is going to be utilities. So over in Pace, it's 106.9. If you are looking at Florida as a whole, it is sitting at 101.3. So this is interesting to me that it's actually higher in utilities. I wish I could tell you what that is, but I just assumed since it's kind of on the outskirts of the city that it could be related to the proximity.
Well, I mean, we've been seeing this a lot, like in Santa Rosa, Escambia County, like all these different areas. Utilities are a little bit more expensive here, as opposed to like our property down in Pinellas County or Clearwater down south, or I guess middle Florida. It seems like utilities are a little bit more expensive here. Not really sure as to why that is, but just kind of look at that, where utilities are a little bit more expensive in Santa Rosa, Escambia, even Okaloosa County. It is a little bit more pricey here.
All right, the fourth thing we're going to be covering is schools, and there's not as many schools. I would say a lot of our cities around here do have some primary schools, but if you're looking at Santa Rosa overall, which is a very large county, and it is kind of like long, how do I say that? It covers, you know, everything. It's separated by some bodies of water, and it goes all the way down. However, if you're looking at it overall, it's going to be a B+. When we start to break into the primary schools over in Pace, you're going to get Pea Ridge Elementary, which is rated a B, Thomas Sims Middle, which is an A-, so that's good, and then also Pace High School, which is rated a B+. So those are still very high rated schools. When you're looking at Santa Rosa, it also kind of encompasses that Gulf Breeze, Navarre area. And so for Pace to have its own schools and still them be fairly highly rated, it's causing a lot of people to also look at this area in comparison to Gulf Breeze and Navarre.
Yeah, guys, and this is a big reason why we did decide to choose pretty much the Emerald Coast area, as opposed to, like I said, we did not have that other property down in Clearwater, is the schools here are fantastic, and that also shows over in Pace. Even though us personally, we live in Gulf Breeze, but Pace still has fantastic schools up there as well. All right, let's go and talk about that real estate. What is the median sales price looking like over in Pace? So overall, we're encompassing your single family and your attached products into one number. You got a median sales price of $320,000. Now, is that up or down year over year? It is actually down 4.48% year over year. And over the last 12 months, it's down 3.03%. So it's crazy to think that the numbers are going down. Pace was kind of like one of those hot spots that was going up because everyone's moving from Pensacola outside into Pace, even though it's a little bit further from the beach. But I wouldn't doubt that that number is probably going to go up here after the interest rates maybe start to level off a little bit, or even start to go down. Expect maybe those numbers to go up, but that's kind of what we're seeing right now.
I think another trend that we're seeing, if you haven't checked out our, I don't know if it was our last video, but we were talking about kind of that Cantonment Beulah area. Peter talked about how Pensacola was moving outward. Pace was one of the first places everybody wanted to go. Yeah. We saw that numbers were skyrocketing during that time, say a couple years ago. Now what we're seeing is people are spreading out even more. They're going, you know, on the west side of town, Beulah, Cantonment, you know, even from Pace going to Milton. So I think it's just that Pensacola is spreading outward, and I think that it'll level off, but you're gonna have to stick around because we'll be covering it over the next several months and maybe even to next year, kind of keeping the trend to show you if Pace does actually, you know, grow in popularity once again.
All right, so another thing that we're going to be covering is the single family houses. What's that number looking like? It's actually the exact same, $320,000. It's still got that year over year down 4.8%. 24 months, 3.03%. It is down. The reason that I'm saying this is because your attached products pretty much came up with zero statistics. So what that tells me is that there really are no attached products for sale over in Pace. Majority of those numbers are because of single family houses. Yes, you might be able to find some apartments. To be honest, I haven't seen any apartments in Pace, but most of it's single family up there. You're not going to have those attached products like you would say over in like Pensacola Beach, Perdido Key. You know, you have those luxury condos and stuff like that. Even in Pensacola proper, where you know you do have townhouses and such. Pace is a lot more single family homes. You can also find a lot more land with those homes on it. All
right, we have covered 5 major topics about what it's like, why are people talking about Pace. If you are liking this content, please hit a subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time we put out a new video.
And of course, guys, if you are looking at purchasing real estate in the Emerald Coast, give us a call or text that phone number right below. Right below right there, we have a licensed team of agents helping you out with all your real estate needs. Until next time, we love you. Bye.
Bye. And if you're not ready to buy, no worries. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like our channel, and also hit that subscribe button so you're notified every time we put out a new video.
Subscribe twice.
Oh, whoops. Okay, ready? No worries. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like our channel, and then also hit that notification bell. whereas Florida is going to be sitting at 102.3. Did I just make that up?
All right, let's go and talk about that reading. All right, let's go ahead and talk.